Hey, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Cornbread Returns YouTube channel. And we are starting a brand spanking new Let's Play, or kind of Let's Try. I'm not completely convinced I'm going to turn this into a full-on Let's Play yet, but I'm certainly thinking about it. This is a really sweet, new-ish game. I think it came out in early release last year at some point. By Flat Earth Games. Nice, right? Flat Earth. Making a space game. I like it. And I think it's recently just kind of come into maybe a full-on release after a kind of a community patch, kind of a quality of life update. But anyway, I've just been kind of goofing around with it, and I've really intrigued by it. It's kind of like an old school space simulator type thing, except not like you'd think, not like you're in a ship cockpit. It's like you have all these different screens and you have good control over, but I think it's an awesome game. It's super unique. It's tough. It's challenging. They don't explain anything to you. So it's actually kind of nice. I got a chance to go and just kind of run through the first bit of kind of the sandbox part of the game and just kind of see what's up. So look, I'm going to put the disclaimer out there right away, guys. I don't know what I'm doing really. I mean, I kind of do. I kind of have an idea of some of the things they don't tell you because they don't tell you shit. They just kind of throw you in there. We are going to be, for the sake of this, we're going to be doing the story mode because I think it's kind of cool. It kind of introduces you to the system. Kind of starts you off with like a ship and some cargo and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, with that being said, we're just gonna dive right in. And yeah, I think this is gonna be kind of a new Let's Play. So make sure if you're new to the channel, and most likely that's the case because the channel is new, you're checking back every once in a while because we're definitely gonna be rolling through this, having a ton of fun with this. It's really cool. I'm actually really excited to get these videos up, because I really think it is going to be really cool. So this is when I was just totally messing around. There is like some advanced advanced start options, skip tutorial, that kind of stuff. I am gonna do, well, you know what? I won't do that. Just because. Yep, time is always moving forward. This is the game auto saves whenever you jump in. Right, Apollo cluster, core of the objectives. Okay, yep, sweet. And so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and hit started on just the base game. This is what you'd get. That was really weird. Okay, so I might just actually skip ahead to this. So if you guys are watching now, welcome back. I actually had to put a weird cut in this video because we hit a really weird glitch when we were starting out. So we'll hopefully won't hit that glitch again. Yeah, that's really weird. Really weird, guys. We just hit a glitch where the tutorial would not continue going, even though we just kind of did it. We'll go ahead and undock again. Yeah, so this is I'll reiterate kind of what I was saying earlier because you guys did not see that. This is kind of like where everything takes place in this game, right? So this is your ship status, this is everything, this is your incoming messages, this is kind of your ship status, this is your map. We'll spend a lot of time in the map mode down here. A lot of time in that map mode. Okay, hey, Wendy here. Okay, switching to professional mode. Haha, let's make it happen. Same as always. Rotate your ship 50 degrees to the helm screen. Okay. So we'll go ahead and rotate her out, just like that. So we'll spend a lot of time in this, guys. So when we accomplish each of these tasks, basically, she's going to basically say, okay, sounds good. Engines are online. All right, we're moving. Let's get out there, make this stop the burn, and continue. So right now, we don't want to do full stop necessarily, right? But we're at full power. We'll stop the burn. And we're just going to kind of slowly drift out here with Cassandra. All right, we are drifting. Professional mode deactivating. Heh. But listen, back to what I was saying at poker. I get so giddy sometimes just thinking about this trip. It's so freaking cool, am I right? Like, how the shit did we get here? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a trip. We're the furthest any human beings have ever been from Earth. We're harboring some 750,000 people back on the Cassandra, and it's up to us, just us, to help get her safely to Apollo cluster. I don't know about you, but that really tickles me. Forget Earth and the haters. This journey is going to be the single greatest thing humanity has ever done since inventing fire. Wow, that's a bold statement. Do you ever wonder what's waiting for us out there in the Apollo cluster? I mean, so many star systems to explore. I guess it could be anything. Well, yeah, it could be, but we've got just one more jump until there. Exciting as hell. And I know with planet's potential life doesn't mean there actually is any, but even if there's a 1 in a billion chance, it still excites me. And hell, even if there's nothing there, well, at least we know that there will be planets rich in gases and minerals we'll need to thrive. It's true. We can always tell what gases planets are made of, even when we're not there. And what's more exciting than being the first humans to colonize an entirely new star cluster? Forget Mars. Forget goddamn Neptune with its boring-ass truck-stop space stations. This place is entirely us. You know, it's what we make it. That's true. A totally new humanity. Exactly. Oops. Sorry, guys. And you know what? Screw whatever we considered humanity back on Earth. That was 10 years ago. Here's the thing. We made a choice. You and me. We're one of only a handful of people who made the choice to leave it all behind and start a new life among the stars. You know what I mean? Yep. This is one life of Trump. Get damn straight. And okay, let's come to a full stop here. Head to your navigator to hit full stop. Okay. At full stop now. Cassandra is being scanned. Okay, so let's go ahead and give her a full stop. Awesome. At full stop now. Good work. So look, I've been thinking about this, and every time I see it, choice is lost. Choice is loss. Everyone speaks about it like it's an opportunity, but hey, it's also loss. It's the loss of every job offer you ever pursued, every crush you never kissed, every damn, I don't know, every damn time you chose chocolate over goddamn vanilla. Better get used to it is what I'm saying. Heck, I'll bet if you had chosen Earth, you'd probably be sitting in Johannesburg on some such place wondering about what you'd missed out on here in the emptiness. That's true. But like I say, choice is lost. Coming here wasn't your first. Okay, that's fine. That's true. So do I. So do I. Okay, Cassandra status is nominal. We can start moving back to the dropping in a beacon on your nav map. Plot the rendezvous, head to your map, plot a course there, and press engage. If you can't see the beacon, you can pan around the nav map. It'll pop up eventually. Okay, so this is where, guys, this is where it actually failed last time. So I'm going to hope. I press this, okay, and I hit plot course and engage. Okay, here we go. Course laid in and we're away. Right, so I think the problem was I got there before I clicked go ahead. And I think that caused the game to glitch out and not be able to move forward. I'm glad you're excited about this too, even if this stuff does make me nervous. I mean, we've been jumping for 10 years straight, and we've seen the solar system from such distance it's barely recognizable. But you know what? We're nearly there. We're almost at Apollo, and then we get to do something no other human beings have ever done before. We get to start again, but like really start again. Do you reckon Apollo will be okay? I'm really asking here. I suppose we don't. But we're the ones who get to decide. Whatever humanity looks like, we're one of the few who can actually shape it. I don't know about you, but that excites the shit out of me. This chick is like, she's really into this. Hey, I got a joke for you. How many Earthlings does it take to change a light bulb? Who the shit cares? We're Apollonians now. While those pricks are busy screwing in light bulbs, we're making history look like a goddamn footnote. That's true. Well, we're expanding the reach of humankind so much we're not just rewriting history, but we're rewriting what history even is. Here's what I think. Getting to the Apollo cluster is taking us 10 years. That's not only something no one's ever done before, but something no one will ever have to do again. We arrive, we build our side of Earthgate, and people can come and go as they please. It's just straight up awesome. Not another soul is ever going to embark on a 10-year space journey like this. It'll take them an instant to do what we've done in a decade. We're not just trailblazers. We're not just pioneers. We're one of a kind, baby. That's pretty cool. You're right. Damn right I'm right. We're finally going to get to Lagrange, make planetfall, and build Earthgate. This will be the ultimate bridge. Earthgate will bring about trans-cluster travel in an instant. Can't argue with how insane that sounds. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Huh? Huh, what? Oh, nothing. Just a blip on my scanners, I'm sure. Everything looks normal now. Going ahead as planned. If it's serious, one of the crew will send instructions. I'm not worried. Okay, well, if you're not worried, maybe we should check that. Nah, those are just automated readiness. We'd be contacted directly if they were serious. Okay, all right, okay, I'm being told that you need to reposition slightly. Not sure why. I've dropped another beacon on your map. Plot a course for it and engage. All the other ships our 5x5 and ready to jump. As soon as you're there, hit jump ready and on the Cassandra monitor, and I'll see you in Apollo, baby. All right, here we go. This is our next beacon. Let's go ahead and plot our course and engage. This sounds very ominous. I'm not thinking this is going to go exactly how we wanted to. Our new Earth home. Nice one. Choice is... Nice one, Tiger. Choice is lost. But you're losing empty space and choosing a new heaven. Hard to argue with that. See you on the other side. There we go. Connection terminated. So I could... Nope, can't bring up that either. So we are going to get to this new beacon, and then we're going to jump. Jumping's pretty sweet in this game too. So like I said, we're going to spend a lot of time in this map, just in the game in general. But man, you got a lot of different stuff. So this is awaiting jump sync, blah, blah, blah. And in the newer ships that we will eventually get, there's even more cool stuff to see. So pretty sweet overall. Really cool feature sets and all that kind of stuff. Really cool stuff. This IFF we'll talk about later, but it's really important to the game as well. But either way, yeah, so we can just take a little zoom in here. We're almost there. Also in the newer ships, we get time to... I don't see it in this, but it gives you kind of an estimated time to when you get to a different destinations and stuff like that. So really, really, really pretty cool. Okay, incoming hail. So here we go, guys. This is the Apollo. We have just put ourselves into connection. Okay, people, this is Cassandra Actual. All ships have reported in. We are ready for the final jump. Okay, everybody check your Cassandra status screens and select jump ready when you're in position. All right, there we go. So we're going to tell them we're jump ready, baby. And just like that, we're going to pew, 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 away. Whoa. So our ship is booting up now, and we should be in the new world here. Module sync failed, is non-functional. Whoa, we're spinning out of control like crazy. No signal from Cassandra. What just happened? I say that jokingly, people, because I did play this first mission here. So we have an incoming hail, SS Jolly Rancher. We have to take it. It's an alert hail. They're really pissed right now. They're like, what's going on? We got this red. Hey there, what's going on? You all right in there? This is Leslie Garbutt. Wait, who are you? Where are the other? I'm Les, just running my local route through these here parts, and suddenly you appeared on my radar. And I'm like, heck, this ain't a normal ship jump location, so I figured I'd better see what's up. Tell me, are you okay? You seem to be spinning. I am? Yeah, you are. You're going to keep spinning and your ship's going to keep on shaking like that until we fix it. You're a pilot, right? Yeah, I am. Well, I happen to be handy with an engine, so how's about I walk you through and see if you can get back on your feet. Sorry, this text is a little hard to read, guys. It's really big on my screen. I'm guessing it's your helm what's shot, and unless you get back to your engineering section and take a look at it, you're going to be spinning like that forever. Head to engineering, and you're going to want to open up your helm system, drag out the dead component, and switch it with a working one from your storage. Can you do that? I think I can do it, if you can walk me through it. Let's see. You're in an old Remora class shuttle, so if memory serves, you'll want to get into that engineering monitor near where your airlock is and use the interface and click on your busted helm. You'll want to disconnect your helm, open it up, unscrew all 4 screws, and press the big green button in the bottom middle. Then, find the component that's marked red for damage and drag it out into storage. That'll make sense there, Skipper? I hope so. Let's go check it out, guys. So this is another really super sweet part of this game. So right here is kind of like our ship, you know, what the heck is going on in our ship area, right? It's where we do all of our repairs, we do all that kind of stuff. And you can see right now we got 3 power drain of 3, we got power generation. So right now we're doing okay on that. But it's just kind of a status monitor, right? So what we're going to do, she says disconnect your helm. Okay, sounds good. Disconnect the helm. We're going to open it up. And then he said, unscrew all the screws. So the screws are right here. You can see this turns into kind of a little wrench. Beep, 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 beep. So we got to take all these out. Go ahead and hit the green button, he said. This is the damaged component. We'll go ahead and remove that. Take this green one, which is our new one. Fix it. Click on that. Fire it up. Connect it. And close that. And just like that, people, all done. Okay, now that broken's parts, you want to drag in a working one, just drop in. Okay, I've already done that. Nice going. Now hit the button down at the bottom, close it up, screw it back, and you're hit. Okay, yep, we already did that. Welcome back to the land of the less mangled chips. So if you press the RCS button back on the helm of the bridge, that'll stop you from spinning. Right. So the RCS button's right here. It's basically just activates. Actually, we can, the shortcut for the RCS button is actually S. So we can just go ahead and select that next time. So welcome back to there we go. So what are you doing out here all of a sudden? I'm just getting my bearings. Where is here exactly? Well, you're in the Leo system, not too far out from the Lago gas mines. Ring a bell? Where's the Cassandra? The Cassandra? Are you high? Well, relative to the nearest planetary body with the ground, I'd say probably yes. Well, that's true. No, well, maybe a little, but that's not why I'm asking. Oh, I see what's happening here. You're a newcomer. I am? I mean, I guess. What's a newcomer exactly? Since we all got here in Apollo, we've had the occasional support ships from Cassandra mission popping in way later than the rest of the convoy. On the final jump, they got caught in some kind of a space-time rift or some bizarre such thing. They end up getting here all right, but way later than they should. Holy crap. How many others has it happened to? About a dozen or so, from what I read in the papers. So, welcome to Apollo. Sorry to hear there's not much more ceremony. Thanks, I guess. How late am I? Yes. So, well, this is the other part that the folks said in the papers they found the hardest. So you might want to sit down or something. How late am I? Just prepare yourself, okay? How late? We're coming up on 45 years since planetfall on Lagrange. What? Basically, what? I'm half a century late. Now listen, let me guide you back to the port. I'm reasonably sure there's someone there who can set you up with like a support group or something like that. Support group? Yeah, for newcomer folks like yourself. Folks who've lost folks, lost. Well, yeah, I mean, it's been 45 years. I hate to break it to you, but a lot of your old friends are likely dead. I mean, me, I've got fully grown kids of my own, and I was born here. Holy shit. I think that's the right thing. That seems like an appropriate reaction. I don't know about whether it's holy or not, but shit, yes. If I recall, the AEA passed a law a while back which let newcomers keep the vessel they arrived in. A short-range shuttle like yours may not be much, but you can get a decent load of cash for it has historical value and easily set yourself up as a freelance captain out here. Wow. Let me take you back to the nearest port. I can point you in the right direction and get you started, I guess. Okay, so into your new nav map, and you should see an icon not too far off. It's listed Lago Class Port. Why don't you go and click on that, then press plot course and engage. I'll fly there with you, okay? Oops. Wow. Sorry about that, guys. That was weird. Great. So what we want to do here is we want to head to the Lago Gasport. We'll go ahead and plot a course, and we'll go ahead and engage our autopilot. And if I remember correctly here, I can actually, yeah. Oh, he's communicating with me. That's right. So I can't use time compression right now. Okay, I'm going to report to the Lago. So listen, there's a few things you should know. I've heard that people who came here from Cassandra were expecting better than what we got. What did we get exactly? Well, plenty of places started to start up colonies and such, but not one of them's got breathable air. Folks can walk outside for some places, but only with a breathing apparatus and only for short distances. So as not to get poisoned, you follow? Shit, that's horrible. Well, not what we were hoping for, but plenty of colonies sounds promising. Sure, plenty of colonies and space stations for most of them. Rapid transport from star system to star system. It's not half bad. And did we find any other life out here? Well, microbe-like type things, yes, but nothing so large I'd comfortably call it an animal and such. So no aliens then? Sorry, friend, no aliens. Damn it. Really hoping for aliens. There's probably much more to talk about that might shock you. Let's leave it until you're on solid ground. Let's talk back at Lago. Shouldn't take more than a minute or two to get there. All right, signing off. See you there. Okay, so that was really nice of that guy. He helped us out. So I think we can now. Okay. Ooh, threatening vessel detected nearby. Oh, holy crap. We already are getting ourselves into trouble. Yeah. So it must have been this guy, but I think he's actually our buddy. Just a freighter. But yeah, it's not going to let us use the time warp. So something we're also going to definitely be using, I don't know what he's doing. He's scanning me or something. Something we're definitely going to be using a lot in this game. That actually could have been a pirate. I don't know. Is the time warp, just because sometimes you have to travel quite long distances in individual systems, and that will take a good amount of time. So we're almost there. And there we go. We're just docking up now. So here you go. You can see your docking controls. This kind of tells you your status of your docking, connecting to shore power, right? Everything's good. Checking life support. Beautiful. And there we are, guys. We're at the Lago gas port. Gives you a little ring. And there we go. So we can just open up our doors now. Boop, boop, boop. And go out there. And here we are, guys, very much in the future. And here's Leslie, the guy who saved us. Welcome to Apollo, partner. I'm Les. We spoke when you was spinning around aimlessly in space just now. Yes, I remember. Good times. I'm excited as hell to meet a newcomer. And listen, I was thinking, on our way over here, you're probably dang lost right about now. No friends, no family, and so forth. Or, I mean, what I mean to say is, I want to help. Well, thanks, dude. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for bringing that up. Get you oriented, get you set up, understand? Sure, that sounds great. So first things first, your ship. What's wrong with my ship? I know it's probably got some sentimental value to you and all, but that old Remora shuttle you came here in, well, it ain't space legal. Space legal, yeah, like the old bird is 50 years out of date. No way you can legally fly her around these days. You'll need to get yourself another ship before they'll let you undock. How am I going to get myself another ship? Take a look around Lago. The different monitors around here, this place that can help you buy and sell ship parts and cargo, apply for jobs and loans and such, and will help you get, and one will be the local ship broker. Yes, absolutely. Your ship might not be legal to fly, but its historical value will make it damn nice for trading cash. So you should be flush enough to buy yourself a decent ship and get you started. Well, that makes me feel pretty good. Go get yourself a ship and then find me. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks again. So, yep. What we basically need to do now is, every time you go to these spaceports, basically, very similar to how we kind of started the game, there's going to be little areas like this. And this one has 3 areas, right? So there's the main area where we can leave and talk to people. There is this area where we have our kind of trading post. We have our commerce link where we'll get jobs and stuff like that. And then we have this where we have our mechanic. We have a place where we can just buy ship parts and stuff like that, component trading terminal, and here is where we get our first ship. So basically, the beginning of this game, they allow you basically to choose any ship that you want, right? So we just get a ship, we get a trade in a ship to get something like that, right? We could get this one. We could get any 3 of these ships, actually. We can get this one, and you can see, right, our money, our ship cost, our trade-in value of our ship is 42,000, so we'd end up with 3,000 afterwards, right? This is just a Series Mark III freight vessel, which is nice. It's a nice ship. This is, ooh, excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm using the scroll button, and you can't actually use the scroll. This is a Gorch Fock and Soletis, brand new. And it is also, I think this is by far the most expensive, right? It's 80,000, so it would leave us 37,000 credits in the hole. Light Corvette, right? So I'm guessing, I haven't actually done a thing where I've gotten this one, but I think this one comes like with guns and shit. So you get to get guns and fly around and do all that kind of crazy stuff. Now this one is a medium freighter, but it's got, I'm sure it's fine. It's got, there's a funny little auto dock, and it looks like the helm computer's in present state. Sorry to hear, right, but this one is, it's a medium freighter. It is a Magellan Merchant Registry, right? But the thing is, it's going to leave us $3,000 in the hole, so it's still kind of a pain in the ass. Let's actually look down at here. This is a Tegan Commonwealth. Okay, so it doesn't actually tell us the registration info. Yeah, it just tells us the Tegan Commonwealth. Category Corvette. I'm not entirely sure. Stock. Okay, so that's a stock Corvette. Sorry to let her go, but I need the money. Beaten to hell, but mechanically sound. There's a funny smell in the auto dock of the helm computer in present state. Right. So actually, it's funny. These must be randomly generated, because the last time I started a game, I got a cool ship that had like an arm attached to it. It was the same as this. It was a Series Mark III. But here's the thing. If we go this way, we're going to be $3,000 in the hole, and we need money. We need money to actually buy our way out of the port. You have to pay fees, you have to pay jump fees, you have to pay all these kinds of things when you're doing missions. So if we did this, we'd actually need to get loans just to get into the game and get going. So I think it actually makes sense to start off with a little bit of dough, trade it in, go with the crappy little freighter, which I'm sure it is. It's probably a shitty little freighter, right? But it can carry a lot of cargo. It's got 8 pods max. It comes with 3, which is really, really nice. And so that, I think this is the plan. Let's get this ship. So we got ourselves a ship now. We're all happy. It's in really, really good shape. Let's go to pods. Look, we got enough stuff. We don't need any pod. We can actually buy another pod. Just why not? It's 100 credits, right? But whatever. And there's actually upgrades you can do to these pods that allow them to do shield and temperature control and all that kind of cool stuff. So we don't need to do any of that yet, just because we don't have any jobs that require that. But this our buddy over there actually hooked us up. Was very kind enough to hook us up with actually a license, I believe. I think he hooks us up right now when we talk to him after we got a ship. You sorted out, get yourself a ship? I surely did. Brought a series class light freighter, like mine. Exactly. Nice going. Well, you'll get up soon and you can take it for a spin. What else should I do before I take off? Well, there's a lot you can do out there out here in Apollo. Salvage, bounty hunting, and the like. But I reckon hauling cargo is your best way to get started. It's the backbone for all us freelance ship captain types out here. Right. Exactly. I work for United Leon Space Enterprises. They're they're a heavy manufacturing company that operates in these parts, hauls large-scale construction materials, and that's like, right. So I'm going to do you a favor and put in a good word with my boss and get you set up as a freelancer for them. Jobs don't just grow around trees out here. You got to find work one employer at a time. Exactly. And that'll become important too, because licenses to work for specific companies actually cost money. So you need to be really careful about that. You also need to be careful on your payouts because, like I said, going into docking actually just costs you money. So you have to take things like jump costs. When you go to a jump, there's a fee for that. You have to take all these things into account when you're doing it. So like I said, it's really smart that I kind of played this game through, I think, a little bit, because I recommend like maybe just doing like the sandbox before you get into the story, because you'll really, really be happy with it. So what we want to go do is do and find a contract. We'll go pick one. I'll let you find what goods you're hauling and see what they is doing. Awesome. Come back when you've grabbed your first contract. Okay. Awesome. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Here's our commerce link. Here are our contracts. This one gives you a jump, but we're not going to do this. We are not going to do this one. Not only... So I just, spoiler alert, a little bit of a spoiler alert, by having this jump, it puts us in significantly more danger. And not only that, it actually costs us money to jump back and forth. And so, when we go there, we'll want to pick up another contract to come back here, right? But the nice thing is, both of these contracts can be delivered in our current shuttle, right? So that's excellent. I don't know if we actually don't have enough space in our ship. I actually think we might, but I think for right now, what's happening is, yeah. Because if we bought another pod, right? I think what's happening basically is it won't let you take any more contracts to start. No, it will. Okay, excellent. So, yeah. So thinking about this from an efficiency standpoint, we're going to want to do as many jobs, right, in our sector as we can in one try. We get 36 hours to deliver both of these. We're going to want to do both of them simultaneously, because this will allow us to accrue more money for the docking fees that we're about to do, right? That's a little in-game tip there. So go ahead and grab that. We're going to go to our boy over here. What's up, dude? Hey, you're back. You got a contract. Got a destination? I surely did. I'll be hauling some stuff. All right. I suggest you jot down the details in the notes section of the PDA you're holding there. It's a useful little tool for keeping track of everything you're doing. Right. Exactly. Listen, there's one thing I forgot to mention, something you may not know. You know that big plan y'all had to build a trans-cluster jump gate back to Earth? You're kidding me. Yeah, they never finished it. Delay after delay, the whole thing, lack of resources, the Apollo thing. And after a while, a bunch of folks started thinking we were better off without having Earth rule us anyway. The government we set up, the Apollo Earth Authority, well, that was never meant to be, it was only ever meant to be a temporary like. So it just kind of collapsed once enough people felt like they were doing fine, just taking care of themselves. So there's 7 major states out there now. You're inside the Leon Empire. Welcome. That's unbelievable. I guess that's what people wanted. It's what most people wanted, but not everyone. There have been a couple of wars since then, power struggles between the states and like. Well, not as such. I mean, half of it was Earthgate ain't a thing, and we're all alone out here. But the other half, we sure as heck colonized Apollo like we were supposed to. So there we go. Accomplished 50% of the mission. I'm considering it a great success. Well, I'm going to have to look for myself. I'll see what's happened. Yeah, there we go. Fair enough, friend. So basically, they didn't build the Earthgate. And we're out here by ourselves, and they've created a little government, and that's what we're working within. Fair enough, friend. Well, just hit me up. Let me just hit you with one last piece of advice. You got your comms room on your ship. Go there and type mail and right-hand monitor. It'll show you all the messages you've downloaded. I'll send you one reply so you know you got it. Okay, there we go. Excellent. So we just did that. We're going to basically, guys, I think what we're going to do here is I'm going to complete all of these pre-check starts here. Actually, wait. We don't want to do that yet. Remember, we need to pay our fees and request permission to leave before we can go. So there we go. And that's why you need money. That's why it's good to not buy a ship that's going to put you in the hole and then you have to take out a bunch of loans, like, just to get started, right? I mean, you saw these jobs. We're only making like 150 at a time, right? So it's not huge money. So it's really important to watch that when you're first starting. So here we go. We're going to download all of our messages. Looks like we had one in the queue. Now we have 0. Excellent. And you said, so basically type in mail here and we get all of our mail, right? So they're saying, hey, welcome to the Leon Enterprises. Testing, 1, 2, 3. And here's customer service. Okay. Del Pazzo customer service. Welcome to your navigational universe. Excellent. Developers hotkeys and cool tips. This is just kind of like helping you kind of navigate the game. Connect to the Apollo network. Wonderful. Thank you. Yes, I bought this thing. Excellent. And we'll go ahead and click out of there. Then the other thing you can do is you can type in news, and here's kind of like what's going on in the universe. And this is really important because there can be super important information here about, like, you know, shit that's going on in your sector, like dangerous areas, right? So this is a grappling arm. Cool. I don't know, in defense of public works. So blah, blah, blah. Yeah. General pirate warning. This is what I'm talking about. General pirate warning has been issued from Leon Aerospace today following an incident in Quadrant D in the Leo system. The destruction of the SS Paramindes is reported to have been motivated by cargo theft. Traders operating within Leo, but even within the Apollo cluster generally have been warned to stick to commonly used shipping lanes and avoid uninhabited star systems when possible. Leon Aerospace and other paramilitary groups will continue to patrol to keep the region safe. We urge pilots and captains to exercise caution and ensure plentiful supply of countermeasures, and where possible, deploy point defense laser systems on their ships. Right. So we'll eventually do that. We don't really have any freaking money to do that right now, so we need to make a little money and do that before we can actually get defenses. But that is so true. We are eventually going to need to get countermeasures, lasers, all that kind of cool stuff on this ship to make sure that we can continue to deliver our cargo safely. So this is our ship area on this ship. This is kind of like our, hey, what's going on? What's wrong? Is everything in good shape? You know, if we have a problem with something, if something is damaged, we'll be able to see it from here. And this is kind of like our main area, right? We've got our sensors up here. We've got our communications here. We've got our map. So we are ready. We are about ready to dock. And just like that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. We will get right into our first mission during the next episode. So you've just kind of been taking through basically the beginning of the game, the story mission. Actually, he did ask us, though, what's his name, our buddy? He did ask us to send him back a reply, didn't he? So why don't I do that? There he is. So why don't we go ahead and reply to him with the R button. There we go. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hi, Leslie. I'm all settled in. Booyah. There we go. Go back to my inbox. Right. So anytime we can send something, like if we go into it, right, we'll be able to send him a thing. But anyway, we did shoot him back a reply, which is excellent. So, just like I was saying, guys, we are going to go ahead and put a cut in this video now, but next mission, it's going to be like the first time we actually undock and we get out in the open. But I hope you guys are enjoying this a ton. I'm really, really excited to get kind of deeper into this game. It's super interesting. It's pretty complex. It's kind of tough. They really kind of throw you into the mix, but it's super fun. I think we're going to have a lot of fun playing it. If you guys are enjoying this, go ahead and just consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment section below. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.